All right, everybody, I'm here to talk about a concept that I have heard referred to as all the gear, no idea. I'm gonna write that little catchy acronym up here. And this is a concept that refers to the approach most people take when they do anything new for the first time. So I'm going to use the metaphor of someone who's going fishing for the first time. And this is something that is meant to draw attention to the things that we fundamentally miss when we're starting something. So we tend to look at the problem from the wrong side. So when you're starting a business, the first thing you do is get your business card printed, build a website, hire a designer, hire an office, get all your software subscriptions, all of that stuff that makes you feel like you're making progress. And I'm going to use a metaphor to explain why that is not the way to go about it. So let's think about somebody who's going fishing. This is going to be a very rudimentary drawing of a fishing vessel, but you could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a fishing boat. Let's say you spec this thing up, 1,000 horsepower engine, this thing can absolutely fly, right? Can motor it through the water. There's you in there. It's got all the top gear on it. You've got the sonar system, paying out the nose for it. You're mooring it in the best marina in town because you want everybody to know you're a great fisherman. Same idea, renting an office in a nice part of town. All of that stuff, right? So you got your boat, you get your rods in, carbon fiber, all the bells and whistles, best gear money can buy. Surely you're going to catch a ton of fish because you got the best gear, right? So you motor it out on a nice Saturday afternoon, 50 miles offshore, and you realize, oh man, I didn't bring any hooks or any bait. And so many people get into this situation when they're building businesses. They look at the exterior of another business and copy everything about it except the method for acquiring a client or a customer. So in the same way that you can have the best gear in the world, if you get 50 miles offshore and you don't have a hook or any bait, you're not going to catch any fish. You'd be better off with a hook and some bait fishing off a bridge and save yourself a couple $100 here and figure out what fish like to eat what bait and where you need to go to catch them. And then once you figure that out, you start investing in equipment that helps you catch bigger fish and identify where bigger fish might be. But figuring out how to fish is nothing about buying expensive gear and everything about figuring out what resonates with a fish or a customer or a client. Figure out the hook, figure out the bait, and then if you want to invest in all the gear that amplifies the effect of the hook and the bait, then do it. But don't get this the wrong way around. Nice one.